and this is the vlog series about how to network for your podcast. What is going on, YouTube? It's Pat Voss. This is the Honesty Podcast. It's the vlog series number 34. That's right. I'm almost closing in on 40 vlog series episodes. I do my regular episode every Saturday. Starting on December 20th, I will be doing, or 22nd rather, I will be doing an audio blog only as well on Sundays and doing interviews on Saturdays. So it's going to be a lot of stuff going on. And by the way, this is not your average Honesty Podcast. It's not your average sports show. It's a little bit of flavor thrown in there. So go ahead and like, share, subscribe, comment, unedited, unfiltered. Click, click, click down at the bottom, please. And by the way, up top at the very end of this quick video is going to be the subscribe button. Down here is the best video for you. So definitely go check that out. Also, follow me at Honesty Podcast on Twitter and check out my patreon.com/Honesty Podcast page. Anyways, this episode is part 2 of How to Podcast. Now, How to Podcast, the first episode was all about getting a plan together. This episode is about networking. Networking to me means that you get to know the people that are in your niche. You get to know the people that are in your niche, and not just in sports, not just for entrepreneurial goals, not just for, baking, not just for playing video games. Podcasters alike, you need to be influenced or influencing some kind of conversation in between, you and them. Whether that's on LinkedIn, look at people that are like you. Look at people that are like you on Google. If you're a gamer, you look on Twitch and you see who's on there. You find out who they are and what their tag is for different social media platforms, and you follow them and you DM them, or you keep liking what they like. That's the form of networking. A lot of people say that that's a form of how to get people to follow you back, and that's not really. That's just a start of things. The real thing is to get people to not only follow you back, but to conversate with you, or to converse with you, and make sure that they end up on your show, or you do an interview with them, or they help supply the intro to your video or a voiceover for a show that you're doing. That is what you want. You want something from them, but you're willing to give something back. So like me, for example, anyone that comes on my show that's interviewing, or that I'm interviewing on my show, that's either cutting an intro for me, that's cutting the logo. By the way, thank you so much to Todd Kent. It's Todd, Toddkent. You can see him at Church of Todd on Instagram, on Twitter. Definitely follow him. See on Instagram, he posts all his latest photos. He's right here from Chicago, Illinois. He's originally from Boston. So I love the guy. He's a good friend of mine. He will be standing up at my wedding too, by the way, but he is also the guy who has created the Honesty Podcast main logo. I really, really appreciate it. Definitely go check him out. Another thing, networking, like I said, is key. I'm networking with a guy who I used to work with, who with Todd Kent, he's doing the logo. Amir Gray is a tuba guy. He does performing. I'll definitely be giving you that intro for him later on. He will be on my interview series as well in January, and into the coming months. He'll be on the interview series, and he is actually cutting the intro for my audio blog for Podbean.com, Stitcher Radio app, and iTunes. He will be cutting the intro, the audio intro for it. I can't wait. I love it. I love that I do voiceover work too, and if anybody knows, if you're trying to network with voiceover artists, you need to first see who are the top people in your field and X those guys out. The first 5 to 10 are not going to talk to you. Normally, it's going to be the lower half. They're going to talk to you, but they're still in the business. They still have connections. They can still talk to people and get you through the door. Obviously, you need a microphone, and that's the other thing with networking. You're going to want to know when you have a microphone and headphones and a laptop. You're going to want to know what you have setup-wise so that you can be on these folks' shows, because JLD, John Lee Dumas, if it's not a certain type of camera or microphone and above, he won't have you on the show. So you need to know specifics of what people need to be on their show, and get that. Because once you appear on a show, everybody in their audience that will see it, and they do get high audience levels, will see you or hear you and know that this guy is being vouched for basically by so-and-so. That's the way you do it. You let them interview you, then you have them on your show. That's it. So you give their audience a good taste of you first, then all of their audience comes and sees your show. That's it. Networking, networking, networking. Tomorrow, entrepreneurial goals, how to set up a spreadsheet page, and our Spreadshirt page rather, and get ready to go. And tomorrow is the 30th. I'm this close to finishing out the end of the year. By the way, on the 31st is an end of year episode, all the greatest sports and entertainment moments. There's a lot of them throughout the year. That'll be a longer episode. I'll also do a vlog series. I may do a vlog series. More than likely, that will be the vlog series. It'll be my regular episode on Saturday. It is a year-end show. If not, you will see 2 different episodes on here by Saturday night. And Sunday, I have another vlog series as well, starting off the brand new year, 2017, January 1st. I'll see you guys later. Definitely subscribe, and I'll see you on Patreon.